Hey guys, Ultra Maximus here, and I'm back with the Blu Ray review. This time we're going to take a look at Star Trek The Next Generation, The Best of Both Worlds High Definition Blu Ray, which is very cool. Just came out not too long ago. Season 3 was just released on Blu ray in high definition, which CBS has done a phenomenal job putting together. Now, Season 2, not so great. They contracted it out. And that company will not be returning for Season 4. So lots of complaints on that in the quality. So much like the Taste of the Next Generation in high def, they released Best of Both Worlds, parts 1 and 2. Yeah, the parrot thought that was real funny. Parts 1 and 2 together. Now, right now, this is the only way to get part 2 because obviously it was a season cliffhanger between 3 and 4, and this does not have the to be continued bits in it. This is a feature-length 2-episode smashed together disc, which is kind of nice. It's really cool to watch it that way. So let's look at the packaging. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about the episode a little bit and the features and Blu Ray 3D conversion. So here it is. I got this guy at Walmart for $15, which is about a couple bucks more than the Taste of the Next Generation was, which is a little unfortunate because there's fewer episodes on it. But it's the best, I think, and I know a lot of Next Generation fans out there, Star Trek fans out there are going to agree, that's probably the best episode of the entire series. But we got this nice plastic cover piece thing going on over it, so we can take that off. And then we've got Locutus there, Star Trek The Next Generation, Best of Both Worlds. Logo on the side, looking real cool. Here's some stuff on the back. The Enterprise talks about it, blah, 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 blah. But this is what I like. CBS really kind of has gone out with this whole Star Trek The Next Generation thing. And we've got this really cool flip out where he goes from Locutus to Picard. We got Riker and Data and the Enterprise and the Borg Cube and a little Borg. And it just looks really darn cool, and I appreciate that. I just really dig that. Now, the other thing I like is it's got a different undercover. A lot of the times you've got the same cover there, but not in this scenario, which is really cool. Same cover back here, but that's okay. On the inside, we've got hey, buy more stuff. The cool thing is we're going to get Enterprise Blu-ray HD, and I've got that whole series, so I probably won't pick that up for a while, but that's really nice. They're putting them out there. You get your Ultraviolet, of course. You've got your one single Blu-ray disc that's got everything on it. But the other thing I like, and they went all out with this little disc, and that's very, very cool. I mean, it's just a 2 episodes, but they put a lot of nice stuff in here. I mean, we get this really cool scene of the Enterprise attacking the Borg ship on the inside jacket. So lots of really nice little nods for the fans. So fanboys are really going to dig this. I know I'm a fanboy, and I dig this. I think this is really cool. So this episode, probably one of the most infamous cliffhangers in television history, right up there with Who Shot JR. Without a doubt. Very cool stuff. The nice thing about this, and I like I said, is this was a cliffhanger between seasons 3 and 4, and this plays as a theatrical style episode. This is the full 2 hours, no breaks, no to be continued. So that's kind of nice. HD quality, fantastic, just like the Taste of the Next Generation. Just looks really phenomenal. What's cool is it's got the special features. There's an audio commentary. I have not listened to that. There's a gag reel, which is kind of funny. There's some episodic promos for part 1 and 2, which I remember, or promos for part 1 and 2. I remember the promos for part 2. I don't remember the promos for part 1 back in the day. I don't think I ever saw those. And it's got a featurette called Regeneration Engaging the Borg, which has Patrick Stewart, Jonathan Frakes, the cast, the director, and the lady that played Shelby in the episode. And I mean, that was a really good little featurette. It's a nice little documentary that kind of talks about the episode. Seth MacFarlane is in it, which, of course, there was a Family Guy episode that used the to be continued, where Stewie killed Lois. And it's just really good. It's just real nice, very interesting, I think, going back and talking about this episode. And I didn't know that Patrick Stewart had been thinking about leaving because he thought it was a pretty static character. And they brought Shelby in, and the writer was leaving. He was like, you know what, we're just going to kill Picard off, leave. And Riker was going to take over and bring this new Shelby character in. And that could have been the way it went. Fortunately, Patrick came back, and it didn't go that way. But that's kind of interesting. I didn't know that. I didn't know he was leaving the show. So, yeah, pretty cool little thing. Now, 3D conversion converts very well to 3D, just like The Taste of the Next Generation. The scenes on the bridge look phenomenal. It just gives a nice layered effect to everything. And the scenes, probably some of the best 3D scenes, are the inside the Borg ship, where they go in to get Picard and he's walking around with the Borg and all that, because everything's so tight together. That makes for good 3D conversion. And the scene where the Enterprise is going through the ship graveyard looks really cool, converted into 3D. So very nice. Now, the cool thing about this, what I like about this is, if you can't afford the seasons in high definition, because they are expensive, they go from like $70 to $80 some, depending on where you're buying them, and you want certain things, you know, I like how CBS is offering these smaller bits out there, just like The Taste of the Next Generation. We've got this Best of Both Worlds, probably fanboys everywhere favorite episode of The Next Generation. Definitely one of mine, and it's $15. So you're essentially getting a Star Trek The Next Generation film for $15, which in high definition, which is really cool. And this was one that they released back out at the theater not too long ago, which they released some episodes of The Next Generation for the for each season they've put out. They put a couple episodes, 2 episodes out at the theater in high definition, which is very, very cool, which I have not got to see yet. I gotta get there and watch one of them. Hopefully I'll get to one of these days. But yeah, very cool stuff. If you can't get the whole season, it's too much money, or you don't want to buy the whole season, you just really like this episode, definitely worth picking up. Very cool that CBS put that out there. So there it is, Star Trek The Next Generation, Blu Ray, high definition. Thanks for watching, guys, and look for more videos in the future. Resistance is futile. Number 1.